All right. We got the PvP of the century loaded up here. It's going to be good. No, it's going to be great. Spawning in the lower right-hand corner of Pylon, we have our bar-coded, hidden, secret Protoss in the blue. Who could it be? It's sOs. The one and only. His opponent in the upper left-hand corner. Some say he's the best Protoss in the world. I say he's the best Protoss in the world. It is herO. It is great to see sOs back playing. I do love to see Percival doing well, but right now, definitely maybe a little biased for sOs. I do think this is going to be a tough match for him. A bit of a tough match. herO is, it turns out, pretty good at StarCraft. But, I don't know, man. Sometimes sOs can get in your head, you know? What are the GSL semifinals? I feel like that's it's tomorrow. Actually, so funny. So funny. I mean, I'm glad that some of the people participating in GSL like still will come play KSL. What is herO? What is this gateway placement? What am I watching right now? Is this tight wall here? Okay, that's a tight wall. I thought there was a space here. I got confused. Turns out hero's a better Protoss player than me. Yeah, I guess tomorrow's GSL I might be a bit of a struggle, but I might be able to watch. Starts at midnight. That's about as early as GSL starts here. The 2 a.m. starts are rough, but I don't know, midnight, you know, maybe I could do something. This looks like a pretty standard start. Everything considered. A couple of Twilight Councils going down. You never know with these guys. Korean PvP is already just wild. But when you throw in somebody like sOs and, I mean, herO too. herO I expect to play more standard. He's very strong, just solid Protoss. But if sOs tries to give him any guff, I feel like the thing is herO is going to be so good at spinning it. It's such a strength he has to take a weird game and still find something strong to push off of. But we'll see here. It's also possible, since it's PvP, sOs will be forced to be a little more normal. sOs just going to go ahead and take a third. Okay. Pretty quick third base there, bud. This is Protoss versus Protoss. herO is going to scout it immediately. And now the onus is on herO to figure out what he wants to do. He could just put down a third. He's got 400 minerals. He could just do that. Or he could put some pressure on. His robo just finished. He's going to open with an observer. Kind of feels like hero's just going to take a Nexus, yeah. So the bit of a gamble. works out for SOS for now. That being said, it's a long time until the Nexus has a positive effect on your economy. That's why it is such a big gamble. So in that meantime, herO is not only going to have an Immortal out, but the Observer can be really, really helpful as well. Keeping an eye on things. SOS might have to skip this first Observer and just go straight for Immortals to try to catch up, which I feel like just helps herO. That being said, other than that, they are in a very similar situations here. Looks like herO's going to put some pressure on. He's got a fake Immortal with this, and the real Immortal trailing behind. Oh, Observer does pop out for SOS in time to see this coming a tiny bit earlier. He's going to blink forward, but fake Immortal and real Immortal gunning down these Stalkers, and herO, I don't know, this is a good start to the fight for herO. I don't think SOS was prepared for this. He doesn't have any shield batteries. One shield battery on the left. I really wish SOS was over here. SOS, go over here. Heal your guys up, dude. Oh my god, this is full energy. That's 100 energy. That could be shields. SOS, please. Please. Here we're going to try to poke in on the left side now. There you go. Gets a probe. Kills the building pylon. Well, just a little bit of pressure. herO takes a couple of nice little trades, but nothing too major. Gets a couple of sentries. 8 gateways finishing up right now for herO, though. He is going big on the gates. Templar Archives as well, and it feels like he's just going to go for a swarmy Charge Lot Archon here. I guess maybe some of those gates were... what am I looking at here? Okay. They hadn't turned into warp gates yet. So he's going to have 9. I guess he'll have 10 once this one finishes. Which SOS already has. He already had 10. Okay. So yeah, I guess herO just put down some of his gateways later than SOS had. It looks so intimidating when you see 8 in the production tab, but... If we take a look at the army, a bit more Zealot heavy here for SOS. 3 Immortals, conversely, on the side of herO, but... more importantly, this has now become very awkward, as herO is pushing in, and he is going to spot absolutely no units here, as there are Zealots in the main, but an entire army at this 4th base. SOS just walks by the 4th. He says, I don't care about your 4th. This is now a base trade. And oh my goodness. Okay, herO is in the 3rd, gunning him down with the Stalkers. Archons, Immortals, and Charge Lots in the natural. Speaking of Charge Lots in the natural, that's going on over here as well. And that Warp and Zealots in the main base, taking down a lot of the main. herO is just going to gun down SOS's Nexuses. No recall is going to be able to happen here, but there are probes left alive. Oh, no. Oh, there were probes left alive. Oh, no. Ooh, and a big recall here at the 4th base. herO has the Nexus, has 2 Nexuses still standing, and this fight is becoming a little bit awkward. SOS has a lot of stuff in his main, or in the herO's main. Big blink forward there, picks off the Warp Prism, but I don't know if SOS has enough to win this fight because of so much of his stuff was in the main. Now it's here. I was going to say it might be here too late, but it might not be here too late, actually. Those Charge Lots are going to catch these Immortals, and that's huge. Zealot's going to micro against the Charge Lots. herO does have stuff in SOS's main as well. SOS's probes are just out here in the middle right now. herO microing his heart out. He is down a bit in the army supply. Trying to pick off these charge lots, bringing his own charge lots forward now. sOs trying to figure out where he wants to take a base. Oh man, these probes. This is all the probes? No, I think there's one more probe. So there's 2 probes in the main. Somehow herO didn't spot that. herO's got some probes of his own, and he's going to be able to get out with a couple of them, maybe? Ooh, maybe not. This is becoming very awkward. Probes are going down on both sides. This is herO's last Nexus. No, herO has a Nexus in the main base still. This Nexus did not die. These probes are going down. sOs, he needs to hide these probes. sOs, hide your probes, dude. Or put down a Nexus. Oh my god, he's realized that his only 2 probes are hiding in the main base while the Zealots are here. And he's got to come back on a rescue mission to save them. Otherwise, there is no chance of him winning this game. He's got to come save them. Oh my god, these 2 probes. Okay, herO's trying to come in to the base as well. It's becoming very awkward. Oh, is there a recall? There's a recall. The Zealots are out. But that means the 2 probes are alive. sOs gonna put down some pylons. sOs, build a Nexus, bud. Build a Nexus. You're revealed. herO knows you don't have a Nexus. He can see you putting down pylons. No. sOs, just send one of the probes out here to put a Nexus, or just put it down in the main. Oh my god. 3 Zealots come in, that's it. sOs is gonna lose these probes. Maybe not. Maybe he could keep that alive. He's going back across the map. sOs built the pylon so he can warp in more stuff. He spent all of his money. He doesn't care. He's going for it, man. This is full base trade right now. Ah, this is so awkward. He's got money for 1 more pylon. I almost feel like he should put it down to try to buy time. I guess he can try to sneak this probe out. I don't think sOs can do it. I don't think he can win the base trade. There, down it goes. Oh, that Warp Prism was almost there. sOs, he's trying to come back. It's too late, man. It's too late. You can't do it. You can't. Oh, no, he's going to tap out. He realizes he can't come back in time. Oh, my God. herO takes game number 1. And sOs had a bit of an advantage in that base trade earlier on, but it's just so tough. It's so tough in those base trades to know what to do, and herO made the right call there. Ah, just that moment where sOs realizes he's got nothing. He's got nothing else. So painful. He hit the prism in the base. He just didn't pick up the probes. Yeah, that's one of those things that, like, when your mind gets sent into the spin of a base trade, you're trying to, like, micro while figuring out what your opponent has, which is really, really tough. Like, both their army, but also, like, what kind of bases do they have? How many bases do they have? Where is their army, let alone what is it composed of? Can I win that fight? Do I want to try to take that fight? And also, you're like, okay, I got to pull my probes away. But then, like, his probes kept getting found once they were out on the map. And I don't think he realized what kind of a dire situation that was. But sOs is also the kind of Protoss, and we saw it there perfectly. He had minerals, he had 2 probes, and he could have built a Nexus, but instead he built pylons and warped in. And that, I feel like, tells you all you need to know about this guy spawning in the upper right-hand corner of ley lines. It is SOS. And his opponent lower left, taking that game by the skin of his teeth, it is a herO. The thing is, there are base trades where the correct answer is screw it, I'm going to send my probes over to the corner and like I'm just going to send everything into this fight and into killing his stuff. And sometimes that's the right answer. You just have to make split-second decisions that the entire game rests on in base trades. And like the rest of StarCraft is so mapped out. You know, you're rarely ever making some sort of decision where it's like, okay, either this is the right decision or the wrong decision. It's 50-50. There's no gray area. But I have to make a hard decision right now. I have no time to think, no time to find more information. I just need to go. Really, only in base trades does that happen, and that's why it's so exciting. And sometimes you have to make those decisions like multiple times, over and over and over again. And every time, it's so much harder. It's so much harder to make the right decision. And every now and then, your opponent makes the right decision at the most crucial time, and you make the wrong one, and that's just game. I will say something like a base trade is what I expect herO to be very good at, though. Those are the kind of situations that I feel like herO kind of thrives in. SOS is very good at making the game weird on his terms, but I feel like herO might be better in a this is a weird game that neither of us are happy about sort of way, which is why herO versus Dark was always so exciting, because Dark also is very good at taking a weird situation and making it beneficial for himself. Wow, but man, what a close game. What a close game. So much fun. Let's hope game 2 is just as exciting. So far, you know, nothing too crazy going on. herO not taking a Nexus. And that is a third gate. And we are seeing some heavy aggression out of herO. SOS is going to scout. And he's going to be able to get a full scout of the base. Sees the third gateway. Sees no Nexus. Hasn't spotted this proxy yet, though. But he does have a shield battery already on the way. Oh, man. Oh, was this a one-gate expand? Oh, no wonder herO just dropped a third gate to attack. I see. A sentry's trying to hold down the fort here for a little while. A stalker is out for some actual DPS. The most important thing for SOS is going to be this robo, but I don't know if he's going to have time to get an immortal out. I feel like herO is putting on some very nice pressure here. Great force fields from SOS, though. He's going to take down a stalker. So far, hasn't lost anything. He's chasing this one off into the corner, and he is going to take that one down as well. And suddenly, herO's pressure is turning around on him a bit as he gets chased away. And now, oh my, this is a proxy robo. I'm sorry, I thought this was going to be, I thought honestly this was a proxy pylon. There's a robo and a gateway here. herO is completely all in. SOS has just now realized he didn't spot the robo or the gateway, but I think he may have surmised he's up against some shenaniganry. It's a warp prism first for the fancy micro against the sentries. Immortal is nearly out here for SOS. I don't know if nearly out is quite enough. Oh, herO's just going to go into the main base, actually. Sentry's coming up. There's no shield battery up here just yet. This is a lot of stuff for SOS. Is there enough here for herO? The Immortal gets gunned down immediately. Oh, no. Probe's getting pulled, but it might be too late. I thought SOS was going to be able to make a miracle hold, but no shield battery in the main is so painful. Probe's getting pulled. That might be enough to push herO back for now, but this is every bit of economy that SOS has, and it wasn't even enough. And it looks like herO is going to take a quick second game there to close the series out. He does not want to be in another base trade against sOs. He would rather just end the game. And we see there why we don't see a lot of single gate expands in PvP. Just the immediate reaction from herO. He knew right away, this is what I'm going to do. Gateway, proxy gate, proxy robo. GG. herO moves on to yet another KSL finals.